Hey, live. This your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my real deal gang. Any birthdays in the house? Happy birthday to you. Um, I want to get in a little bit of Kanika Jenkins' case and my own. Um, this video is for criticism, commenting, kind of like some of it was teaching. I'm gonna say some of it was educating uh, situation and everything that's allegedly okay. Now I noticed with Kanika Jenkins' case that there's millions of videos. So you keep making videos. There, there are many videos you can choose from, but you have to be able to choose the right video. Yeah, and you don't know, and the thing is, you don't know the right video. Now there are YouTubers out there that was at the party and allegedly is hiding everything that's allegedly out. So yeah, I just said that. Okay, but it's a lot. There are YouTubers that was at that party now has channels and hiding what really happened to Kanika. Now, I've been saying for a long time that allegedly somebody thought Kanika was dead before she died. And y'all remember them videos when that girl was telling y'all that they was trying to distract, a lot of YouTubers was trying to distract y'all from the kitchen. Now, allegedly someone from that party took her and put her in that freezer. Now y'all gotta remember something. Kanika wasn't what you call drunk. Kanika wasn't what you call drunk. I don't know what you want to call it, but she went all the way, allegedly all the way there. Now, I believe some activities went on in the room, but I don't think that. I believe that activity when them guys came in out. Y'all remember when Tyrone was doing his live and he said BD or GD BD. I ain't in no game, so he came in there and he said BD, all of them, BD, BG, whatever. He said all of them, and so Chiefs, all of them. He said somebody. He said turn that pepperine down, and that he knew that was gonna make them upset. I don't know why. I guess he didn't care. Now, allegedly, them dudes didn't come in that right because of what they was told about the party. See, the girls wanted uh some guys. You know how you be saying, "Come on, man, bring y'all friend, bring y'all friend." So the guys probably thought they were coming there to get some. It all depends on how the message was sent to the guys, okay? All right. But anyway, it's a party. And allegedly everybody was feeling good. You know how young folks, they feel good at parties. Okay. I'm going to show y'all something that I really want to react to. And I want your opinion about it, okay? This is from Irene. Okay, this is from Irene. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? I can't prove it or what. It says, okay, so we all getting ready to get effed up, but we need niggas at the party, and it was my 19th. So, of course, AB was going to get smacked that night. But everything was going well. Listen now. She said everything was going well. Okay, let me so hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Before I read that to y'all, this is what I do want to say. Allegedly, there were two parties. Allegedly. Woman's in, I don't know, did they went to a party somewhere else and then came over to that party. You know how we do it. Let me get my stick. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my stick. This stick help me hold with it. And y'all know how we go to parties. We'll go check that one out. And then we're gonna go to that party. We're gonna go check that out. And then we're gonna go to my party. Okay, hold on. Let me stick this on here for y'all. I got one of these sticks to hold my phone, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, here we go. I got my little stick. Okay. Allegedly, there were two parties. Kanika didn't go to one of them parties because I don't even believe Kanika was. She was there because Monifa was there. I don't know if Kanika didn't sit over there where they was, or she wasn't comfortable to be over there where they were. But there was two parties. Okay. The party, Irene part, the party they were jumping at, one of the parties that they was at, it was, they were just sitting around on the bed. They weren't doing much. Because how I can tell allegedly that there was two parties. You remember the girl who was sitting in the bathroom? She wasn't in she wasn't in that bathroom at this particular party. She was standing up on the wall. You remember the girl with the purple bandana? She wasn't sitting in the bathroom. So that's the other party they was at. But Kanika was somewhere, but she wasn't sitting right there where they were. I don't know where Kanika was, but Monifa was sitting on the bed. Okay, y'all already know this. Y'all already know this. I ain't got it. Y'all already know this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this. Okay. Okay, let me put this right here. All right, I want to share this. Okay. Okay, allegedly, I don't know that Irene typed this or what. Okay, we all getting ready to get effed up, right? But we needed niggas at the party, and it was my 19th. So of course, a B was gonna get smashed that night. Okay, but everything was going well until Venturius brought all them GD boys in the room, and they asked us, was we thoughts? Excuse me, y'all. It's so sad. They asked, what was we thoughts? And Kanika said, hell no. That's not how I get down. And after that, everything went left because Irene said, I knew I had brought the wrong crowd to my party, but we was just trying to turn up. Okay. Okay. Thoughts. Callie, he came in there and asked them what they thoughts. Okay, here we go. Let me stop this. Hold on. So, okay, she brought the wrong crowd to her party. But we was just trying to turn up, and who would have expect something like this is to happen all in one night. But nobody was raping Kanika during my live. Now, why can't nobody believe what Irene was saying? But then, too, and I only went live to try to throw a hit if you don't catch my body language, then you wouldn't understand. I was really crying under them glasses the whole time. Now, I don't understand why she was crying under the glasses the whole time if Kanika wasn't being raped. That's the only thing I don't understand about this. Is she being raped? If she was, but nobody was raping Kanika, so why you crying? I really crying under them glasses the whole time. So next thing you know, me and Kanika was in the on chat, Snapchat, and two boys run, and after we done recording and was trying to keep Kanika in there. In there, let me see what else they saying right here. They were trying to keep Kanika in the bathroom? Why everybody the word? Okay. Anyway. Okay. Nobody in anyone. And I only went live to okay. So next thing you know, me and Nika was in the on Snap. Y'all, that's not me now. Snapchat. And two boys run up after we done recording and they were trying to keep Kanika in there talking about I want to holler at her and shit, but I'm not finna lie. Let me see what she gonna say right there. But I'm not finna lie. Okay, let me skip that. Hold on, y'all. I'm not finna lie. Okay, hard to see that at the top. Okay. Well, was a little tipsy, but wasn't sloppy. Oh, said she was a little tipsy, but wasn't sloppy drunk. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was hollering at her, and I want to holler at her. Though the guy said they want to holler at her, and but I'm not finna lie. She was a little tipsy, but why you crying up under your glasses if Kanika was a little tipsy? Was a little tipsy, but wasn't sloppy drunk. I didn't leave from the bathroom until, hold up, y'all. Dang, hold up. They ain't in on here. I didn't leave from the bathroom until MFs moved around with their thirsty ace. For real. For real. But all I can is I remember Kanika being behind me and us us tried to enjoy ourselves, herself. And she said she wasn't that drunk and that we was. Oh, so Kanika told them they were drunk. She said, I ain't drunk, y'all drunk. And so I turned back around to talk to Von Terry's about him and his and shit because Kanika ain't feel comfortable and turned back around after 5 minutes and she was gone, gone, gone. Excuse me. I never walked her out the room. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about this letter right here. I never watched her get, wait a minute. Whew, confident and turned back around after 5 minutes and she was gone, I guess. I never walked her out of the room. I never watched her get raped. I didn't set her up. I walked around the whole hotel looking for her because I was familiar with the hotel. My thing is because let me see what's next. Because I worked there. Okay. That's how I was able to get the room for that night. But I couldn't find her and nobody wanted to help. So I left it alone. Wait a minute. I thought nobody wanted to help. I thought Monifa didn't wanted to help. And why we don't have no video Irene in the bathroom with Kanika? All we saw was Monifa in the bathroom with and Maya in the bathroom with Kanika. We never did see Irene in the bathroom with Kanika. It looked like the thing Monifa saying. She got a video, but Irene don't. I don't get it. Anyway, that's how I was able to get the room for that night. What? She said that's how she was able to get the room for that night. I thought that girl came in there and paid for them rooms. So that girl and that guy who came in there, they didn't pay for Irene's room. Irene got her room free then, allegedly, because she used to work there. Because she just said it right here. Why don't nobody want to believe this? That's how I was able to get the room for that night. But I couldn't find her. I couldn't find her, and nobody wanted help. So I left it alone. Was a couple minutes. Then, hey, baby, what it said? Left it alone. Was a couple minutes. Then got right back to looking. Now this story is so. Let me go back, y'all. Cause I'm not in a hurry. If y'all in a hurry, y'all going. I'm off from work today. They supposed to be Columbus Day. This sound like what Monifa said. Her story sound like Monifa's story. Let me take this back for y'all. Let me take this back for y'all. Listen to this boy. Listen, listen. Hold up, y'all. Hold up for a minute. Hold up one moment. Hold up. 1 second. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen. Listen to this. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Y'all listen to this. Because you don't know who to believe. Hold up for a minute, y'all. I want y'all to listen to this. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this up for y'all. I believe a lot of YouTubers is hiding the truth, y'all. And they came up with their own videos to hide the truth. That's why Miss Teresa don't believe some of them. Okay, listen to this.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, true.
So Maya, look, Maya got a video, y'all. He just said Maya got a video of the guy trying to get on top of Kanika. How he know she walked to the front desk? You see what I mean? It was so many stories out here on Kanika Jenkins. How he know she walked to the front desk? So he must have gone by what he saw. He's telling this young lady a story that he saw on Maya phone. So Kanika didn't sit down on the floor, right, Maya? So why you said allegedly said that she sat down on the floor instead of just telling the truth that she left out on her own and she went to the front desk and the freezer on the same floor the front desk on.
So she went by herself while the best friend saying, I thought she was behind me. Oh, okay. I talked to.
Mm, y'all heard it. So
I talked to.
y'all heard it.
So they thought. So you saying they thought she was already dead, basically.
Yeah, he already done told y'all. Why don't nobody believe that? Why don't nobody don't believe? Why people don't? Oh, Miss Teresa. What y'all think about that? Now, I believe that story. I believe that story. What y'all believe? Y'all just heard a whole. Y'all heard something that made sense, but y'all don't want to believe it. Now, I'm gonna tell you what that young man just told y'all. But we ain't gotta believe him though. We gotta prove it. Kanika was in the Kanika, he said that it's not gonna show up that she got raped due to the fact that I don't understand that. Cause she was laying down. That don't make sense. I don't know. But anyway, for it don't make sense because if all them people help Kanika go in that freezer, y'all gotta understand it was shown on the camera because it got to been shown on the camera because if you look at the video, the whole time the security guard is watching his camera. In the kitchen is on the same level. The front desk is on. Why is it that people are hiding this? Why are they hiding the fact that they were just gonna put her in there for a minute, but somebody locked the freezer. The freezer door, before I finish showing y'all what Irene allegedly said. Hold up, I want y'all to see something. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all something after this. Um, all of this is on the video. This is on the video. If use common sense, Kanika had there are videos where Kanika opened up the bath. She pushed the bathroom door open, and then when she came out the bathroom, she opened the bathroom. Listen to what I'm saying. If she pushed remember when she fell over the rail, that level? Okay, if she pushed that bathroom door open, she came out the bathroom door, she pulled that. Let's talk about the freezer before we get to something else. Let's talk about the freezer. She had to grab the handle to open up the freezer. While she in the freezer, you ain't got to do but push it open. It's gonna come open. Just forget about the button. Forget about the button. The button is for emergency, just in case you get trapped in there. Kanika didn't get trapped in there. If you push the door like this, see, you could go in there and pick up some boxes. You can go in there. It's supposed to be a freezer that was active. Because I'm looking at the cafeteria. I went to one of the freezers. She had a lot of food in there in boxes. So I told her if I pull the door open, I go in there and get a box, 2 boxes, I can just push the door open and go back out. She said, yeah. She said, because it's not supposed to lock you in there. But if it comes to emergency where the door act like it don't want to unlock in a freeze because they don't want you to freeze, you have to hit that button. Now, if Kanika pushed that button and she pushed her body, somebody locked her in there because she can't get out. What all went on what went on in that? See, it's 2 sides. They, something about that freezer that they are missing telling y'all about. If you think about the Kanika case way back, when it first started. I was looking at it when it first started. They said that you can go in the freezer from another way. It got two sides. You can go right here and you can come through it that way. They ain't showing us that freezer. They, they ain't showing us that though. Where is that side? Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? When some people said they was already in the freezer smoking. And then when they went it through there, you can go through the freezer one way. Y'all don't even remember none of this. That's sad. Because they distracted y'all from knowing that. It was supposed to be two sides to that freezer. For those who remember, they said you can go this way and open up that door and come in this side of the freezer. Why ain't nobody talking about that? The box we see Kanika in don't have two sides. So is somebody lying about that? They said that you can go from one freezer side to the other side. Yes, they did. They said it was two sides to the freezer. And it was allegedly a girl and a guy. Kanika saw them in the freezer. Allegedly. Said that Kanika saw them and came down there. And Kanika saw them. This is the story they were going with. Kanika saw them in the freezer. There's so many lies. I hope my mama get justice. Cause it's a lady and a man. Said they saw Kanika when she came in there. And she asked the guy, said, what you doing in here? Y'all don't remember none of that? She asked that man, said, what you doing in here? They ain't telling his story. And somebody tried to get something from her. Why she trying to get something from her? While she was in there. Now you got this story. You got this story going on right here. Y'all don't, hey, baby, y'all don't remember that? Okay, but I'm about to show y'all something. This is the video where this girl right here, I'm going to show you something. Feed that every Here we go. Hold on. This neat video, but let me show y'all this. Hold on. This girl right here. Hold on. Right here. Her. Focus on her. Don't focus on nothing else. She, at the other party, this girl right here sat in the bathroom. But you don't see Kanika. You don't see Kanika. You see everybody but Kanika. You see Irene's sister. You see Irene having a good time. But you don't see Kanika. You see Monifa. You see everybody. That man just got off that floor. I don't care what nobody say. He looked like he just pulled his pants up. And I've been saying that for the longest. Watch this. Him. Watch this. Something happened in that room right there. Okay. People. Hold up. I'm going to show y'all something else. Hold on for a second. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. I want to show you. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. 1 second. Listen to Ty.
Okay, so I'm
Now, when he said that, Kanika, Kanika wasn't drunk, y'all, at that party. Kanika wasn't drunk. Kanika wasn't drunk. Kanika wasn't drunk. Now, okay, I believe, this is what I believe. We don't know what them boys, let me go back to Irene thing. We don't know what them boys said to, hold up. My thing is with Irene. If Irene wrote this, if Irene wrote this, that's what y'all got to say. Why is she, my thing is here. Why is she crying under them glasses? Okay, let me explain to y'all something. One of the parties, listen, people, we got to talk. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. The first party that they went to, when I just showed y'all that girl, how I know they was somewhere else at another party is because the girl who had the purple band wasn't sitting in the bathroom. She was watching. She was paying attention. Now, we didn't see Kanika. We didn't see Kanika. So did Kanika go to that party with them? Or to the other party? Or was she somewhere else in the room? She could have been allegedly somewhere in the room. Okay. Now, when you hear Kanika say, Irene, you enjoying yourself. Oh, when you heard Irene say that, Kanika was already standing up doing this. Y'all got to remember those videos happened earlier at the party and in between the party. Y'all got to find out which video are y'all gonna watch. Count, Minnie. You okay? Minnie, don't do that. Hold on for a minute, y'all. My dog tripping. Hold on for a second. No dog. Where the food? I mean, okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Campbell. Okay. Excuse me, guy. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Y'all. With these videos, don't try to find the right video. If Kanika went down, okay, when them guys came in there, okay, when this is what Irene said. This is what Miss Irene said. Irene said, we needed niggas at the party. I don't use that word, I'm sorry. We need in at the party. And it was my 19th, so of course a beach was going to get smashed that night. So you already know that things supposed to happen to her. It might not be in that room, but since she used to work there, it can be in another room. Because she just said she was gonna get smashed. Okay? Smashed that night. But everything was going well. So if she was gonna get smashed that night and everything was going well, who was she planning on getting smashed with at the party? So she said, but everything was going well until Vontarius brought all them GD boys in the room. And they asked us, was we thoughts? That's the kind of language that street guys use. So I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. That's how they talk. Because you said you were gonna get smashed that night. So you had to tell one of them dudes that you want to get smashed that night, allegedly. Okay, but everything was going well until Venturius brought all them GD boys in the room and they asked us, was we thoughts? And Kanika said, hell no. Why would them guys think that they were thoughts? So did anybody tell them thoughts were going to be there? Okay, anyway, Kanika said, hell no. That's not how I get down. Y'all know them GD boys got to know Kanika. Okay. And after that, everything went left because I knew I had brought the wrong crowd to my party, but we was just trying to turn up. So how you gonna try to turn up if you knew what kind of guys you brought to the party? You GDs, they boys. Boys are boys. I'm sorry, boys are boys, and they going to a party. So that's how boys think. Y'all said something about that. So true, yeah. You know what they gonna do. That's what they do. Okay. So you knew Kanika went down with it. So don't try to get out of this. You knew Kanika went down with it. So you should have never told them that. Okay? Now, but we were trying to turn up, and who would have expected something like this to happen all in one night? You? How many nights you thought it was going to be? You invited GD boys. You had already some people that y'all didn't want. Evidently, I don't know who you trying to get with, but they weren't trying to get with you. That's what it sounded like. They were trying to get with Kanika. And somebody got upset about that. They didn't want y'all, they wanted Kanika. So She went on to say, who would have expected something like this to happen all in one night? But nobody was raped. Listen to what she's saying. She said, nobody was raping Kanika during my live video. So my question is, if nobody was raping Kanika during my live video, but allegedly Maya said that one guy that Kanika did like, and a guy came on there in the bed and tried to kiss her all on her while she was laying on the bed. Is that allegedly why Monifa got her up out the bed? That's why Monifa wanted her to get off the bed? And Kanika just got up out the bed on her own and left out, allegedly. She couldn't have been drunk. But what made her lay down at a party like that, knowing that GD's in there? Things ain't right. If the story ain't told to us right. Okay? So, but nobody was raping Kanika during my live video. And I only went live to try to throw a hint. If you don't catch my body language, cover yourself up, Irene. You're covering yourself. And I only went live to try to throw a hint. If you don't catch my body language, then you wouldn't understand. Ain't nobody got time to be catching your body language at a party. Your sister was there. Ain't nobody got time to be catching nobody's body language. Okay. Language, then you wouldn't understand. Okay. I was really crying under them glasses the whole time. But you knew the guys, though. Why is you crying? They didn't rape Kanika. Why were you crying? What were you crying about? Because you know something don't happen to Kanika. That's allegedly. Okay? So, next thing you know, me and Nika was on Snapchat. And two boys run. Okay, where is the video of Irene on Snapchat with Kanika? We see we see Monifa and Maya videoing, but we don't see Irene on Snapchat. Irene is doing a whole lot to be on somebody else's phone. It was allegedly told us that she had Kanika phone and Monifa phone. She got the two people phone that she needed to get because that's her best friend. That's Monifa best. That's Kanika allegedly supposed to be her best friend. So I'm gonna get her phone and I'm gonna get Kanika phone. Think about it, guys. Put it together now. Okay. Irene allegedly said that the two boys run, and after we done recording and was trying to keep Kanika in there in there talking with it. Let me see what else she got right now, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay, she said so trying to keep a nigga in there talking, but somebody wanted to holler at her. And but I'm not feeling lie. She was a little tipsy, but wasn't sloppy drunk. Wine drunk. I didn't leave from the bathroom until MFs moved around with their thirsty aides. For real. So Irene got a video of her being around Kanika on Snapchat in the bathroom. But all I can remember Kanika being behind me and us telling her, tried to enjoy herself. And I remember that video. She said, I am enjoying myself. Herself. And she said she wasn't that drunk. And that was that. Why was everybody worrying about was Kanika drunk or not at that time? Because it didn't hit her. Whatever y'all were doing, it hit y'all, but it didn't hit her. Okay, allegedly. So I turned back around to talk to Venterius about him and shit because Kanika didn't feel comfortable and turned back around about 5 minutes and she was gone. See, my thing is, why was the focus on Kanika? Irene was so focused on Kanika until it's something going on this. Because why is she worrying about is Kanika feeling comfortable or not in order for Venturi's them to be at the party? Okay. Ventura about him and his comfort and turned back around 5 minutes. She was gone. She probably left out because she got tired of everybody in the room. I never walked her out the room, but they didn't say you walked her out the room. They said Monifa walked her out the room. She and Maya, allegedly. So did that happen? I never watched her get raped. Okay. What Irene is doing here in this video is explaining herself. She's explaining what she did and what she didn't take place in there. Okay? I never watched her out the room. I never watched her get raped. I didn't set her up. I walked around the whole hotel looking for her because I was familiar with the hotel. And 1 minute they said Irene didn't leave the room. Irene, it was a video saying that Irene said she never left the room. One video, allegedly said that she did not leave that room. But right here, it said, I walked around the whole hotel looking for her because I was familiar with the hotel. But we don't know if that can, Irene wrote this. We don't know. Yeah, it's so many fake folks. But, because she was familiar with the hotel. See, you remember one video, y'all were like, somebody had to be familiar with the hotel. Irene was familiar with the hotel because she said she used to work there, allegedly. Because she used to work there. That's how, let me put this right here. Hold on, y'all. That's how I was able to get the room for that night, but I couldn't find. Wait, that's how I was able to get the room for that. Hold on, y'all. Let me just this. That's how I was able to get the room for that night, but I couldn't find her, and nobody wanted to help. Now, see, that's the opposite of what Monifa said. Monifa said that. Then nobody wasn't nobody trying to help. Now Irene claimed she'd allegedly stayed in the room, but I couldn't find her and nobody wanted to help. So I left it alone. Was a couple minutes, then got right back to looking. See, that don't sound right. Comes to find out these boys were plotting this the whole time. Why would she say the guy was plotting this stuff and she the one invited the guy to the party on some old ass beef Kanika brother had when them boys. So when you invited Vontarius to the party, Irene, allegedly you knew that they had beef with Kanika brother. So why did you invite them there? You said it, you invited them there. So after all that is, I was looking for her for hours. See, Irene, I don't know if Irene wrote this. I don't think Irene allegedly wrote this. Hey, Audie. I really don't. I don't. Reason why I say I don't believe Irene wrote this is because she the one invited the dudes. She said that on another video that she said herself that she stayed in the room the whole time. She never did come out the room. But now she making it seem like she was looking for Kanika and everybody else stayed in the room. So after all this is I was looking for her for hours while our other friends sat in Nika's faces. The boys were ready to leave all of a sudden. Next thing you know, the thing was you. Wait, next thing you know, the next thing you know, the thing was you and shut everything down, but we still couldn't find Kanika. I'm bugging like a MF, cause I don't believe this. Thank you, Audie. Thank you for the super chat. I just don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. Uh, Next thing you know, the thing was you shut down everything down, but we still couldn't find Kanika. I'm bugging. Oh, I already read it. Let me skip this. Okay. And she said, look, it was my response. Kanika budging like, cause she was my responsibility. Van Terries had agreed to set us up. Listening to this, y'all. This can't be Irene wrote this. She said Von Terriers, the guy that she for GD, who she invited to the party, had agreed to set us up for $200. And they were supposed to rob us all. But Kanika disappeared. Let's go back. Read it again. Irene invited those GD boys to that party. You can't blame who she invited. She knows she was inviting the good old guys to the party. And Von Terries had agreed to who? Who did he agree to? Who did this boy agree to? You? Von Terry had agreed to set us up for $200. Why would he agree? Who did he? That don't make sense. I don't know if she wrote this, y'all. I really don't. But Terry had agreed to set us up for $200, and they were supposed to rob us all, but Kanika disappeared. So I think their little scam was already done, and they were trying to build the hotel. What Kanika got to do with them robbing people? So in other words, I got it. Y'all, bye, David. And I enjoyed you yesterday. And thank you. So my thing is Kanika got set up. Somebody was gonna rob Kanika for $200. Kanika must have had something on her or something. Because Kanika want the thing happened to Kanika. So I don't get this part right here. Von Terrier had agreed to set us up. Who did he agree with? Who to set them up for $200? And look how she did the dollar sign for 200, and they were supposed to rob y'all. So y'all had to know in order for this young man to get set up himself, he got set up himself. He got set up to himself because you invited him to the party and he agreed with somebody, one of y'all, because I'm gonna say it's your party, to set up everybody. So he got paid $200 to set somebody up there who got money and got drugs and was supposed to rob us all. But Kanika did what it got to what would Kanika disappearance got to do with being scammed? Y'all gotta make they gotta make that make sense. What do Kanika must have some money on her. Because it seemed like to me it was set up for not all of y'all, it was set up for Kanika. Cause why didn't they go ahead on with the little scam? If you're gonna say it like that, let me read that again. Vontarius had agreed to set us up for $200. And they were supposed to rob us all. But Kanika disappeared. So what do these Kanika disappearing got to do with them boys robbing everybody else in the room? They could have still went on with their little scam. So Irene, if you wrote this, you told on yourself. Vontarius didn't know nothing about the part until you told Vontarius. You just said Vontarius had agreed to set us up for $200, and they were supposed to rob us all, but Kanika disappeared. So I think their little scam was already done. How it gonna be already done? So you know how already been already done. Y'all took Kanika and got scammed her out of something, and they was trying to build a hotel. Why were they trying to build a hotel? Then nothing happened. Why they leave when Kanika was left? Because Kanika was allegedly set up. That's all I know. And she gonna put this right here. They so fake. That's all I know. I don't know how she got in a. I don't know why she didn't say freezer, but I have it. I have everybody who was their address, and you not gonna tell on everybody their address. Trust me, I didn't kill my best friend. You didn't kill your best friend. Y'all pitiful. This whoever wrote this is pitiful. This is pitiful. Whoever wrote this is pitiful. The little scam. This is pitiful. That's pitiful. I'm gonna tell y'all something. She must have known who did. Absolutely. Absolutely. You just said it. She just said it. I invited the wrong people to my party. She invited that boy there. And that boy first got there, he said, where the thoughts at? Asked those girls what they thoughts. So somebody had to tell that boy, I'm not about to sit here and put all that on that boy like that. Now let's get to the freezer part. Let's get to the freezer part. And I got to it one time. Now, the condition Kanika was in, yes. Ain't nobody crazy. The condition Kanika was in, look like Kanika got beat up. And I don't know. But she wouldn't have had no problem going in that freezer and coming out that freezer if the door wasn't locked. So allegedly somebody thought she was already gone. They had to think that she was already gone and put her body in there. See, for you to know, Irene said it, if this Irene Roberts right here, I'm just reading what I see and reacting to it. If this Irene Roberts speaking You just told the world that you know the hotel because you work there. You knew the hotel and you worked there. And you claim that you went all over the building looking for it. We ain't seen no video with you looking for it. We seen the video with Monifa and Maya looking for it. Now let's get to the real deal. Let's get to the real deal. We got to stop playing with this thing. We got to stop playing with it. Everybody coming up there with their own narrative about this story instead of putting it all together and just tell the truth and stop trying to hide what happened to this girl. You can look at the videos and tell Kanika wasn't drunk. She felt it, but she wasn't drunk. She went in the bathroom downstairs. She pushed the door open, went in, and she pulled the knob on the bathroom. You got to pull that door open. She had sense enough to do that. She had sense enough to grab that rail to keep from falling. So you mean to tell me that she just walked in that kitchen, turned left, and walked in that freezer? Nah. No. She went in that room. If the freezer door was closed, she opened that door. If the freezer door shut, she can push the door open. It'll come open easily. Somehow Kanika can get out of that door, whether she pushed the button. I don't care if it's dark or anything in there. She's gonna feel her way out of there. But she went and had burnt lips and all of that, beat up and scars on her foot and all that. Looked like that girl was something happened to her before she came. And do y'all remember when? See, the thing is, we can't look. Ain't no use to keep looking at all these fake videos. Y'all remember when they had a video when Kanika first came? It was back in the days, back in 2017, when they had that video. Kanika coming in and when they came in the hotel, and all of a sudden, looked like to me, I thought Kanika was snatched toward the bathroom way, but they said it was to the right. Well, when they first came in the hotel, somebody snatched her, but the girl, called Kanika, was walking in the back. Somebody snatched her, but if they snatched her, she wouldn't have been at the party. So that's why you have to be careful with videos that you watch. A lot of these people who making these videos trying to hide their friends and hide folks what happened to that girl, what really happened to her. So you can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. But if you're going to go by this letter that Irene said, Irene blamed it really on Monifa. If you think about it, Irene don't realize that on one video she said she didn't leave the room, so she gonna wrote that, and she was gonna get smashed that night. But look like to me, they were focused. They didn't want to smash her. They wanted to smash Kanika. So I tell you what, the freezer. The camera would have caught everybody like it did in that kitchen. Yes, when that girl showed that video, everybody in the kitchen, all of y'all in that kitchen, y'all got Kanika. Y'all the one had something to do with Kanika going in that freezer. I don't know how y'all got her down to that freezer because she wasn't drunk. And if Kanika left that part on her own, and the freezer is on the same level. The front desk is on, then y'all saw the front desk people saw everything. So the camera was working. The freezer not in the basement. The freezer's not in the basement. So what's the problem? Why we having so much problem with this case? The camera's working. And if Miss Teresa says she saw a camera, and I'm going to stick with her word, if she saw a camera over the freezer, she saw a camera. Why is it so hard for people to believe that she saw a camera? They could have took that camera down. They had plenty of time. You got maintenance man, you don't need nothing but a tool say I believe everything Miss Teresa said. Miss Martin, I hope you get justice for your daughter. Whatever you need, whatever you trying to get, I don't care. You deserve it. You deserve everything that for your daughter. Because this is sad. This is so sad that she didn't have nobody to help protect her. No friends. You can't be her friend. There were no friends at that party of Kanika's. Kanika didn't have no friends at that party. No. Mm-mm. She did. I wish she had just went on and went what her first mind told her to do. Go to the bowling alley. But this Kanika case has been very learnable. And it's going on right now to the young missing women and girls and parties now. It's happening and it's still happening. It haven't reached so many young people yet. This Kanika story should have been a great example of people fake friends. That's what it should be an example of. Somebody locked that girl in that freezer so she wouldn't get out. Why? Because y'all reserving her body. Y'all reserved the girl body. But they didn't know the mother was going to come up to the hotel. Thank you. It wasn't. It wasn't locked. Was it locked? It was. I mean, it's sad. And then you got all the YouTubers covering this story up. They covered this story up. And when Kanika said the part, Irene, you're not enjoying yourself. Well, if you watch the video, Kanika not even by Irene when they saying that part. Y'all not paying attention to the video. Go back and look at it. When you heard the part, when you heard Irene say, she said, Irene, it's your party. Enjoy. Irene was enjoying herself. She was jumping up on that bed. That bed should have fell on the floor. But Kanika wasn't standing right there. Kanika was standing in another place doing this. She was doing like this. When Kanika said, when y'all heard the voice over of Kanika saying, see, y'all got the videos out there to give y'all something to think about. Okay? Y'all got to put them videos in order because they out of place. They not in sequence order. Okay, me too. I'd be by myself. I don't trust people. I don't trust folks where I can't. Got to be my children. My children grown enough to go out with me now. But I'm going to tell you something. Kanika was not that drunk. Kanika found her way right back to that level. From the basement, she got off and down there and she went to the level close to that lobby. And she walked in it. Another thing, pay attention. When the police brought Miss Teresa to the kitchen, They didn't bring her the same way Kanika came in the kitchen. They didn't bring Kanika the same way they didn't bring Miss Teresa the same way Kanika walked in the kitchen. Kanika just put that door open and walked in that kitchen. Tell me that them cameras not working. If them cameras not working, security, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Because you got people in that hotel. That could have been a child. That could have been a child walked through that door and walked in that freezer. So it wasn't secured. The kitchen wasn't secured at all. And that's a liability. That's a big liability. You can't never say a person, a child not going to wander off, a drunk person not going to wander, a sober person not going to wander off. You can't say that. So that's a big liability. And I hope Miss Teresa get everything she deserves, because she should. She should. It's messed up. It's messed up, boy. Woo. I just don't know what kind of friend, but you know, to be honest with you, ever since this, I need to change it. Like, ever since this happened to Kanika, I don't see all them girls. I see the sister don't calm down. All the girls don't calm down. Remember, they were shaking their butts and doing all that, having fun, showing their butts, shaking. I don't see that going on now since Kanika not here. I don't see that. All I see, the weed just don't got longer on some of them. But it'll never be another Kanika. Regardless, it'll never be another one. This sad. This sad. But y'all, I'm not gonna stay here long. I got another case I gotta go back to with Krista Anderson, because I got some information. It might not be today, because I got a lot I got to find out. But I hope Miss Teresa get justice for her daughter, because she deserves it. And that's sad. That girl thought she had a friend, but she ain't have no friends. Now, if the friend want to talk, y'all need to tell. Thank you for the super chat, and I appreciate everybody watching, but don't trust people. You'll be thinking that they like you, they don't even like you. They'll laugh in your face the whole time, saying you up. But that boy, that young man who brought them GDs in there, I'm not about to blame him. I'm not about to blame him, because he was invited there. And what he thought was supposed to take place at the party didn't happen. But that boy did. I did see a young man get on top of, he did something on the floor, and he got up and put his pants up. Y'all need to go back and check that out. But there were two parties. But we just didn't see Kanika in that party. We saw Kanika in the other party. Okay? All right, y'all. What's up, Bam Bam? I got to go on this one now, because I got to get back to my chat. We got to talk. We can't talk about Crystal in this one right here, man. I'm gonna have to catch you on the next round, but it's something big going on, so I got to go back over there where I was, so I can get this information for y'all. It's a lot going on with that Crystal case, Bam. But I'm not gonna disrespect Kanika case right now, so I'm about to go so I can go back, get into my anonymous person for Crystal Anderson. But Kanika, we love you. And I gotta go to work. Yeah, I gotta go, y'all. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. I'm out.